Yes, welcome to the Bomb Squad podcast. Happy Monday.
Hello, folks.
It's episode 169.
That was she fine?
You listen to the energy and the vibrancy coming out of this, man. Next.
Let's go next.
You're fresh off a trip from New York
Yes.
to watch your beloved Knicks.
No surrender, 5-day bender.
Under 5-day bender.
That's me now, marathon training, just here all out.
Oh yeah! Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought we moved on from the marathon training. I thought you were going for the NBA now.
No, it's still locked out.
Big jump man.
Job's not finished.
Jump not started. Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Job's not started.
Legit feel like I got shot out of a cannon. What a rap, though.
What a rip! I know. It's like, you know, I don't think it matters what the sport is as long as there's a big rip attached to it.
Yeah.
But let's see at the start of next season to see how hardcore a fan you are.
I'll be there.
You know, you'll be fucking. You know, you can't be there just for the excitement,
No,
of
no.
the finals.
No, you can't.
You, Ben Stiller, Chalamet,
Me and Spike Lee. Same belt.
Be so funny if you were front row with all them boys.
Oh.
Grabbing him like a wee rag doll. Come on, Spike!
Larry David was there. Fucking. It was
There
real
was
who's who.
one very funny reaction from Larry David where he's like, no! Where he did the full curb, like, no!
Yeah.
Ah!
It is wild crack. It was unreal.
So you had a great time then,
I did.
watching your beloved Knicks
Yes.
take that ring.
Yeah. Took my ring. In pieces. Rang the bell 5 times in a row.
5 bells in a row?
Well, 3 bells.
3 bells. That's what AI's for.
Yeah.
Someone make a poster of Aaron doing that fucking 3-pointer celebration with a bag.
And we know,
You know where they all put the skiing goggles on to fucking spaff each other with the champagne? That's you just before you get wired into a fucking crunch wrap.
but we now have too an actual bell in the house. You know, so that if you want to give her that ring, you just know it's coming around the corner.
The thing's absolutely dinged out.
Oh,
You know, like when you teach a dog to press a button when it needs a pish. Outside.
yeah.
That'll be you.
We have Pavlov dogged ourselves with a bell. Every time
Just
I hear
any
that.
time of the day, all your flatmates waking up like, oh man, it's fucking 10 to 5 in the morning. You just with a wee paw on it. Taco Bell, please. We still haven't tried the Taco Bell up the road, Ty.
No, not even. I'm curious.
Tell me about your adventures in New York then. What'd you
Well-
get up to?
Well, you know, I passed it by, you know, yourself in London. And I was like, you know, is it mad me going out there, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, you could make it work, you know, you could go out. And I was like, right, I was trying to do the marathon. And I was like, game 4 and 5. They'd lost game 3 while we were out in London. And game 4 and 5, I was like, best case scenario, I fly out, game 4 they won. And then the city will have the energy back. Everyone will be in good spirits.
Yep.
You know, everyone will be hyped up. And then game 5, if they can win that, then it's going to be the greatest rip of all time.
Yep.
You know? So I was like, fuck it, I'll take the gamble and go out. Mm-hmm. Trip was already made from game 4 because it was so tight. And Iloji just put the tip in, you know?
Yep. Fluky,
yeah.
some would say.
Ah, come on.
Absolute fluke.
It was written. And after that, the place, where we were, the place went absolutely mental. As soon as you walked out into the streets, everyone was honking the horns. Bus drivers had stopped their buses, were dancing out in the street. We went to the train station. Everyone was going mental in the train station. Every time the train stopped.
Do we play some footage? Do we have video of it?
Yeah, I've got a few videos.
We've got video evidence here.
There's Dana.
This is the one. Is this the one where the train pulls up?
Yeah.
Look at this. There they are going buck mad on the streets. That's great community. That's great. I just love you in the middle of that. And your voice, yeah, fucking yes.
You can really hear me in the video of us walking down to the subway. And, yeah, this is it here.
You fucking Knicks. Sounds like fucking Google Maps.
Yeah! Best week of my life. Best week of basketball of my fucking life.
Oh, that's great. Fucking absolutely scaring the hose out. All the Latinas are fucking about to jump on the tracks there.
Yeah!
Were you in full kit as well?
What the Donatus full kit?
Full kit wanker. Yeah, maybe you do need to buy a pair of them basketball shoes you were looking at just to get the full kit. I did suggest, for like a live podcast or something, could we get someone to braid your hair? Just go full Kenny Powers, full kit, full hair done, sweatbands.
Oh, I needed them.
You needed sweatbands?
Yep.
Yeah.
For every part. Back band, headband. Everything.
Can I get a body by sweatband? And what's this here? Is this you? Oh my God.
This is a bit right.
So only one way to celebrate the win. You got the full slick going there, like you came off the court.
Man, the AC, they don't have AC in that place. So you might as well have been in Puerto Rico. It was absolutely boiling.
That's how they sort out the men from the boys. You're like, you really want to be Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
There's no AC.
Yeah.
You come in here and sweat your bollocks off.
Beer, you got the beer. It was like came out of a kettle.
It's a warm beer. Let's see. There's burrito. Man, you look the same coming out of jiu-jitsu as you do there. Yeah. Do you know the way they use the term light on the loafers for someone who's maybe a bit camp?
Yeah.
You are not a gay man, because that is the footwork of a
bricks in the loafers.
Cement loafers.
Cement loafs.
Look at that. Look at that shit.
What is it?
Get that on a poster.
There's community there.
Yeah, you need to just take that and ChatGPT and just make, Knicks in 5.
So funny.
You manhandling
So
this
funny.
tiny man.
There was a stage too. I was at Hoth. Katie bought some fan whenever she was in Asia, and I was just fanning burrito with it. What do you say, love?
Not a drop of sweat on him. You're lashing.
I know.
So good times were had then.
Great times were had.
What do you watch now? Is that the season over?
I don't know. Desperate Housewives or something. Get some kind of a bus.
I love the way you got in the car this morning. Like, you were like, oh man, it feels so rough. Like someone made you do it.
I had to.
I can't believe I've been through what I've been through.
I had to. I had the whole city on my liver.
Yeah, you don't see that in the night ad. Get the city in your liver.
No, I feel like the only time I'd kind of, never been a mad sports guy, and I feel like the only time I ever felt anything like that, 2 moments, was when we went to see Ireland versus England in the rugby, and I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
When your country's playing, there is just a real buzz to it that I'd never had before when it was like people were all watching Premier League soccer and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd never really had that. But like something about the whole city getting behind that game, I was just like, this is unbelievable. Like, and you do just get swept up in the buzz of it. You can't not. It's everywhere. Mm-hmm. And when you see everyone, America has been pretty rough past few years, especially moving there in a very interesting time and seeing the whole city, just everyone buzzing, everyone in good humor.
Yeah.
People saying hi to you in the streets, You know, that never happens in New York.
Yeah.
So like just seeing all that and being a part of it and then getting to be there for the final couple of days, unbelievable. Like,
What a time.
unbelievable.
What a time to be alive.
It was so much fun.
Everything's going to be shite from now on. You know, it's going to be like, everyone will be like, man, what else is exciting that's going to happen?
Yeah.
We need it back.
Yeah.
I think it was Tim Dillon said, he goes, there hasn't been this sort of community since post 9/11.
Yeah. That's what someone said. It felt like a reverse 9/11.
Yeah.
You know? Which does describe how it feels. There's just so much. Like, from the second you woke up, you know, if you were going into anywhere to eat, they were doing like Knicks specials. The bakeries were selling like orange and blue fucking like cupcakes and all. Like, everywhere you went, there was something regarding it. Like,
Unbelievable.
it was class.
Unreal times.
It was class. And just some of the sights you seen, like after those 2 games when you're out in New York, like outside MSG was absolutely crazy. Everyone was going nuts. People were like on top of buses and fucking it was mad. Like
That bit, is it the start or the end of the Joker?
yeah.
Everyone's just going, I did see like all these boys jumping the top of this taxi and the guy just had to get out and he was just on his phone, as you know, like he was getting his phone out to be like, listen, I'll be late because there's fucking 20 people jumping on top of my taxi right now.
What is funny though too is there's whenever I went to the airport this time, I noticed it was way tighter. Like I just about made my flight. Somebody too at the airport must have worked for Aer Lingus or something, and they were like, wasn't expecting you to see a wild McCann sprinting for his flight. And then took a picture of me mid sprint. Not a great picture. And I made it onto the flight, but they were calling my name over the thing.
Yeah.
They were like, Aaron McCann, you know, like gate, whatever. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I just about made it. The reason being,
Is this coming home?
this was going there.
Right.
Reason being is that, you know, usually, whatever way the buses go from Oma to Dublin, you could leave it that you get there with about an hour and 10 to spare. You know what I mean? You can make it in, especially if you've no luggage to check in.
Yeah.
You know, I just come with a rucksack, fucking barge through. And this time, there was about 200 men in kilts because they were all coming for the Scotland games in the World Cup. And so it was mad because you just had like all these ones there. And with TSA, I was like, fuck, my flight literally leaves in 15 minutes. And the queue was like down the thing. And I said to the guy, I was like, is there any chance like I have a flight here and the boarding's about to close? Is there any way I can like get up there? And he's like, they haven't given us any word yet. If they do, I'll let you know though. So then they called in a group. They were like, who's flying to New York? Everyone gets out. But these guys were getting on the flight that was leaving in an hour.
Right.
Mine just going.
Yeah.
So then I eventually get to the fucking gate and they say, oh, you just about made it? And I was like, I know, fuck. Get onto the bus. There was one other lad. So basically they put us on a bus to then transfer us directly to the plane.
Yeah.
There was one other fella on the bus from down south. And, you know, I had done this thing where I was like getting the bus from Oma, fucking sprinting through, trying to get through everything, whatever. And I was chatting to him and he's like, oh, Jesus, no, I was just down at the bar. I totally forgot that the plane was leaving. I was just having a few pints there and they said the thing, my name. I was like, oh, Jesus. And meanwhile, I'm sweating my bag off. This guy's half cut. Like, oh,
He's been there the whole time?
yeah. He was right beside the gate the entire time. He was like, no, if you charge me now. And they said my name over the thing and I was like, that's not good.
Yeah. See, that's the danger of maybe being there too early.
Yeah.
Then you get too relaxed. You want it all to flow nicely.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be able to get through, have time to be like, oh, do you want a coffee? Get a coffee. Boom, boom. Then you go bored.
Yeah.
You want to be there being like, I'll go for a few pints. You can miss it easily. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
I also hate being in an airport, you know? Like, I love the buzz of getting there,
Yeah.
but, like, it very quickly wears off, you know, when you're, like, killing time there.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I do like to try and get there. Ideally, nice flow, but...
I don't know what it is about an airport where I'll be sitting there and I'm like, I'm totally fine. I'm not overly warm or anything, but my body does have a complete sheen the full way across it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just sitting there. You're like, I just got a wee seat at this coffee place here, and my legs are sticky and my back is sticky.
Yeah.
I'm sweating all over.
Yeah.
It's a fucking goddamn nightmare.
Tell you what, though, the flight the way back, absolute prime.
Yeah.
Something happened that hasn't happened to me since I moved there. Used to happen to me all the time.
3-seater?
Free-seater. 3-seater. Couldn't believe it.
Oh, get that for the thumbnail. Oh.
Of all the times. And like literally, I swear to God, because during the day, Colin goes, have you one last have you one last hurrah on you? And I was like,
I'm the hurrah king.
I goes, what song? He goes, it's the Puerto Rico parade. And I was like, well, come on then, let's go.
Ooh, up the hurrah. Let's fucking go.
So we went to the Puerto Rico parade. Got absolutely slammed. And then I went back home, and then anyway, both had a few drinks, whatever, chatting shit and all. And ordered the Uber to JFK, get in the JFK. Again, it's getting tight. And I'm like, fuck, this is 2 tight flights in a row. Yeah. Get on though. And I'd said, I was like, fuck it, I know I'm gonna be half cut / dying on this flight. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna pay a wee bit extra and get like a seat, not like first class, far from it. It was like their equivalent of Delta Comfort. Yeah. But it was like literally I booked it an hour and a half before the flight was due to take off. But the 2 seats beside it were free. And I was like, man, I hope nobody else books into them seats. And see when I got there and seen that it was done. Like I went to the airport in the jersey and all. And then so you're walking through the airport and everyone's fucking screaming and roaring at you. I was like, ah. Me here for about a year. And then I went into the flight and I sat down and literally, I swear to God, I went sideways. And my eyes just went down. The 2 lids went down. And I woke up and we were in Dublin. And I was like, oh my God, unbelievable. I thought I'd lost it. I thought I'd lost teleportation methods. But they're still there, alive and well.
God knows what you were doing in your sleep. Like,
oh, fuck no. Oh, yeah. Just like a boppet of bodily disorders.
Did you go ass out into the aisle?
Oh man, I was in shorts and all. But I like had to lie. You know the way, like obviously, like men like us should never be lying on 3 seats in the plane. But I was like, I don't give 2 fucks. So I had to do it where it was like I was like on my side, but then I had the legs like, you know, crossed on the left and then the right just over the top of it. Yeah. So I woke up, felt like I'd done a full 3 months of Cirque du Soleil. Neck fucked, legs sore, gout brewing, apnea blaring,
veins thrombosed.
Oh man, pure elephant caps. Pure elephant caps.
Well, it's been a long time since I got a 3-seater, but I got one on the worst flight of all time, which was just back from Liverpool. So I was like, happy days, 3 seats. It was like, that flight's embarrassing. Like, yeah, they're like, the light goes off, like, boom, and they're like, we'll now be serving our drinks or whatever. And the girl gets like 3 people up. Yeah. And he drinks their snacks. Boom, prepare the cabin for landing. And she just fucking reversed. She sold about 2 Pringles and had to sit down again. Me said, I didn't even know what to do with 3. So I was literally on the plane for 20 seconds.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
It's the best.
How was Liverpool? It was great. Tour's over. Tour's finished. Thank you to everyone who came out. I'll never be doing it again in my life. That's me done. I just stand up. But and do you know what? The Liverpool one, best gig of the whole run. Love that. I think saved the best one the last. But
love that.
That might have been down to me, just not giving a fuck. But you're like, I've nothing to lose now. I've no more of these to do.
Yeah, last show was like last day school vibes, you know.
Loosey goosey, just having a laugh with people.
Yeah.
But on the flight over, it's just full of stag do's and hen do's, like, everybody's there. And this fella beside me, he was super sound, by the way, but hilarious. And he's like, you signed any autographs on this flight or something? And I was like, and just chatting away to him, and hey, where are you at now? And I'm like, I live near fucking Dungannon, for God's sake. And he's like, right, okay, I'm just Cookstown. Chatting away. One of the fellas gets up, and as soon as the thing goes off, and he's like, look at him, he's bust for a shite and all. This guy takes off, and he's like, these boys are all farmers. And then the other one's like, this is his words, not mine. He goes, here, we've hired him a midget, right? And I'm like, and when you're having that conversation on the plane like this, and then you're like locked into the conversation, and you're like, how long have I to hold my head? like this, chatting to this one. He's like, "We've heard of a midget." No. He goes, "Some crack, like, yeah, we did it before and on, you know, we threw the key away and, you know, this my mate of mine was, you're cuffed to a fucking little person."
Oh, right, okay.
He goes, we fucked away the key, you know, and we're stuck with this wee fella all night. Sure, he got knackered. We ended up carrying him about like a baby, you know. And I'm sitting there like, oh, that's mad. And they didn't even seem like the type of fellas that were like this mad, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's crazy, you know. And then I'll not talk to everybody. You gonna shit yourself?
No, I took a wet Nordic out, put it back in the pouch, and then I rubbed my eye, and my eye is full of spearmint.
Nordic expert in the eyeball.
Go ahead, sir.
Sorry. So here's what the mistake I make in conversations. You'll chat to anybody. You'll chat to your fucking shadow, right? Once I'm in, I'll keep it going beyond the point where I need to. Do you know? So he's chatting away and he's like, we fucking, last one we got, we fucked away the key and all. He fell asleep and all. We had to carry him about and all. And I'm like, oh, that's mad. And then of course I go, what's the going rate on hiring a midget, as you say? And he goes, well, see over in Liverpool, like, it'd be common enough, you know, so you're talking about $250 for the night. Like, you know, he goes, see when you go to the hot spots and all, like fucking Magaluf and all, you'd be paying north of 500 for these weeks. And then he goes, and then you have to fucking feed him water and all. You'd be like fucking 700 by the end of the day, like, just to be fucking chained to a midget, like. And so they're like, oh, right, that's so bad, man.
Mad.
He's like, our mate up there, and all, he's a farmer, he's about 7 foot, and all, but he's got a prosthetic leg, and he showed us earlier, he still has cow shit splattered up the prosthetic leg, and all, and we're going out tonight, and all. They're just sitting there like, what?
Cow shit up the prosthetic?
Cow shit up the prosthetic. I was like, take it out and power wash it, and all. I was like, fucking, and then you just, like, you get to the end of the flight, and you're just like, have a good one, boys, and he's on the phone, sweet, where's this fucking midget? I need to any word that
Feed him and water him is so funny. Like it's a hamster.
The week. You don't feed him water the week.
Here's a question for you, Ryan. What would you legit do in a scenario like that if you kind of had like a sort of, you know, by the book stag do and all the mad, you know, big boarding pass and all that? Like what would you do in a scenario where your friends have hired a little person and
I swear to God, I would go to the cash machine and whatever it allowed me to lift, whatever it was, 500 or something, yeah. I'd be like, I just put it in his hand and be like, I'm sorry about this. Yeah. You're free to go.
You would double his rate to not do it?
Yeah. I'd be like, you're free to go. This is absolutely humiliating for everybody. Yeah. Take that and you go back to your wee house. Yeah.
Can you imagine you handcuffed to a wee person?
I would be hell on it. Handcuffed to anybody. It used to be pantomimes for these people, and now it's getting chained to some fucking farmer all weekend.
What's the bingo card of the stag? So you got big boarding pass.
But you have to shite with us guy.
Yeah, oh, you know, you have to go for a push.
You'd be like, oh, here, sorry. And then, you know, you're like, oh, we had a big fry and pints in the airport. He's just fucking in the corner, like Blair Witch, in this cubicle while you're fucking... Just pivot round there to wipe my hole. Oh God, we absolute hell on earth.
Yeah, you've the big boarding pass, you've the stripper,
the dildo in the bag.
You've got a costume at the airport.
I'm surprised EasyJet doesn't have a fee for a dildo in the bag.
Yeah,
dildo in the bag, $14.99.
They should do that. They should do like a sort of stag do travel plan where you book it and they provide you with all the sort of like, you know, mad stag stuff. You know.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, fair enough if you're going to be like funny with it, with the outfits or whatever, but people will just be like, you know, like 8 just fucking random dudes and be like, it's mad crack. We dressed him up like a French maid.
Yeah, yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've never been on a stag do like that. Actually, I couldn't think of anything worse.
Nah, Simon's wasn't like that.
The lads.
I mean, ours was pretty wholesome. We put him on a penguin costume, you know. Stuck the bacon in the pint at the airport.
You do see some, you know, people do go just too hard too early.
Yeah.
You know, so you will see these boys in the airport where like this fella's shouting at his mate and he's like, fuck, you know, fuck Jimmy. It's this way, and he's like, and this guy's just standing there like mouth open, like looking at his phone like, it's good, and he's like, I'm fucking telling you, it's up this way, and he's like, yeah. All right, no, and you're like, bro, it's fucking It's 11:10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're expected to go out in a full rip, and this guy can't even fucking spell his own face.
You gotta be careful when it comes to banana side, because there is a window where if you have it almost too early, like say people have just started to get married, and maybe you've had a guy that, like, you know, he's a former sesh gremlin that's kind of had to, you know, adapt to, you know, the just the kind of standard things of life, where it's like he's got a house now, he's got a wife, he's got a child, but the badness is brewing in that man month by month. And then finally he hears of, you know, one of his mates is having a stag do, books it in the calendar, and just can't stop looking at the red X's on the wall, and going like, I can't wait to fucking burn it all down.
I have 6 hookers waiting in this hostel that we're all staying in.
Yeah, you hear that sometimes, like, guys, you know, the wedding is supposed to be, you know, sealing the matrimony between you and the love of your life and life partner, and these guys will go to Magaluf and finger a stripper. Yeah.
I know, and you've maybe been like together for 8 years anyway and engaged and all, and you're like, well, this is it. This is really sealing the deal. Yeah. So now I gotta go finger a stripper. Yeah. If you don't mind.
Finger a stripper is so funny.
I mean, how much of that goes on? I don't know. Who's paying? Who's paying to just be like, here, please, can I finger you?
No, well, I've heard tales. Obviously, can't mention names; it would destroy houses. But you know, you hear these things like, or again, like people just like open up to you, like, you know, you meet people and they tell you about their stag days, and you're like, oh my god, you know. Yeah. But yeah, no, it happens. Like,
yeah, I remember working in a place, and there was like a very middle-aged man, you know, telling me about going on stag days and going to strippers and doing all sorts of stuff. And it was with so much bravado that I was like, you're full of shit, aren't you? Yeah. You're full of shit.
It is funny though how, like, the girls as well are like, well, we can be just as horny.
Yeah.
So then they'll book, like, you know, they'll book like a group painting session, you know, where like there's 6 of them just sitting at an easel and some guy sitting there loot out soft, and
but it's all those like pleasure boys style, you know, like you know, memory pics that they get. You know, there's Janine with the cock. You know, one of these ones on the shoulder.
Yeah, like a parrot.
And then I've seen people put them straight on Facebook back in the day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're just like, what a lovely time. I did see one, I might have talked about this before, where it was just like, they were doing the naked painting, and it was just absolutely just some fella. Yeah. It wasn't like a guy that was like in good shape, or particularly big cock or anything that would suggest you would go into that line. You know, you see the pleasure boys, you know, oiled up, 6-pack, big hog. Yeah. This was literally just a guy.
That's my idea of hell.
It's just like they pulled some fella and went, oh, fuck, there's money in this. Yeah. I'll turn up the painting.
If I was forced into some sort of debt with a mafia or something, I'd prefer they cut my fingers off instead of making me sit with a soft deck in front of 8 women hitting me.
I don't know if that's in part of their punishment program. We're going to chop your fingers off, or you have to stand here and be painted. So I'm into paint.
Have you an orange one there?
You won't need anything but white, pink, and purple. That'll do the whole thing. You can put all the rest of them paints to the side. 2 liters of purple. I actually, did I talk about this in the podcast? Talking to the artist guy that was in the front row of Lavery's one night. And he was talking about, he's like, maybe you should do life draw, you know, you should be a life model for these art classes. And I was joking with him. I was like, I'm going to mind to paint. Doing my back like this. Doing the wee cock last, doing the rest of the body, and then just being like, wee dick. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know whether I'm just fully boring now, but like, see, just being in the heart of Liverpool when there was so much going on, I was just like, man, this is my fucking worst nightmare.
Concert Square is
just people spilling out on the street and fucking hammered at. I see, and everyone was going to Zach Bryan, of course. So you know, I'm standing there waiting on an Uber, and these ones walk past, and this one girl was just like, she's steaming with the rest of the group. She's like, I have to get a fucking cowboy hat. I'm gonna look stupid. Can we go to Tesco's and get a cowboy hat? I'm gonna look fucking stupid. I think you look pretty fucking stupid anyway. You and the crew. But it is such a like it's nearly like fucking Paddy's Day or something, like the costume that you have to put on when you're going to see like a Zach Bryan. Like just everybody was just these guys that didn't even fit the look at all with the fucking jeans and the boots and the nice fucking hat with the big badge on it.
I would look insane.
Oh yeah. Well, you could lean more. Me too. You probably lean more into like the sort of trucker type vibe. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Cut
the sleeves off your shirt with a knife. Yeah.
Would you enjoy Zach Bryan? Would you like?
It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit on it too hard. No. You know, we're friends now. He's commented on my posts.
Yeah. It's true.
But it certainly wouldn't be for me.
Cast is too powerful.
I actually.
The cast is too powerful.
Yeah. What the fuck did you say, dude? No, I was actually trying to find a song to put on the post I made, the Zach Bryan post I did a while ago, and I was thumbing through a lot of it, and I was like, there isn't even any of these that sound fun. Do you know what I mean? Do you know, not the shit on it too. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some artists like that, you know, like tens and thousands of people in there. Just what are they doing? Crying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll turn up here for fucking 25 sad songs in a row.
Yeah.
Where's the party, bro?
Yeah.
Zach Bryan would have to be like, okay, guys, here's Diplo. Mix it up a bit.
Well, sad songs, are nice to have in the cans the odd time, but
of course,
going to see it live, just collective misery.
Yeah, but I'm not dressing like a cowboy to go and listen to that.
Yeah.
Down my shed by myself.
Tortured cowboy.
Man, tough out here on the ranch. By ranch, you mean Tesco's checkout? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, emo cowboy.
Emo cowboy. That probably is a genre.
It is.
But it was just the streets were crazy. The streets were absolutely crazy.
Streets were
Got the Uber driver. He's an Indian guy. I was chatting to him for ages. Like, what is it like in Belfast? And I'm like, of course, I'm like, what do you mean, like the nightlife and all? And he goes, no, with the writing. And I was like, it's a bit of a nightmare to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But he's could have met more nice immigrants actually.
Yeah.
On my trip over there. It was actually weirdly timed. But I did the show, good times, straight out of there. But that's it done. It's time to make a series. Time to make a sketch show or something.
Yeah.
Bring back Hack Job.
Yeah.
Anyhow, managed to move our priest for my son's christening. These men, I didn't know they were in such high demand.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are like fucking, you couldn't nail a priest down for loving their money. You know what I mean? The guys must be absolutely printing money. Like.
Yeah. You said he double booked?
He double booked. Well, there was some crossover, like Maureen booked it, and then her mum was going to be on holiday with her cousins or something. So she contacted this priest. Not even the priest PA. The priest has a PA.
Fucking
The
hell.
priest has a guy, doing a socials. For fuck's
You
sake.
can't just talk to the head honcho like that.
He's like, I'm actually, yes, I actually just do the reels for the priest. But like, I do his clips. So she had obviously contacted me like, oh, can we move that to the next week? And whoever's doing the admin was like, yep, that's no problem.
Mm.
And then Maureen gets a fucking call from the priest, and he's like, I'm in the chapel here, and there's no one's turned up yet. And she's like, sure, we moved it. And he's like, no, I didn't hear anything about it. So there was a whole kerfuffle.
Takes out his wee moleskin with a cross on it.
Takes out his holy iPad. But then he was giving us the old, it was like trying to hire a fucking, like a plumber or something.
Yeah.
He was, well, sure, if you've missed this, it'll be fucking August 2027 before you get the child will be fucking secondary school by the time you get a christening. And then, I was talking to Maureen's sister, and she's like, don't be giving, you're supposed to donate.
Uh-huh.
There's no set fee. And she's like, I wouldn't give him any more than fucking 50 quid or something. And I was like, at this rate, I'll be sending him an invoice.
Yeah.
I'll be like, the amount of fucking, to reorganize the food and everything. I was tempted actually to just, the catering, just be like, send it round anyway. We'll have catering 2 weeks in a row.
That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Christening buffet just right
Just for nothing.
Just as a gaff.
Yeah, there's no event. You don't have to dress up or anything.
Fuck, I tell you, I would have tore that up yesterday.
You're literally just like, yeah, guys, surprise, Merry Christmas. We're having a christening buffet right now.
I love a christening buffet.
Yeah, and it's not going to be any normal.
No, it's not.
Buffet. Custom. The custom buffet.
Yeah, it's like a christening for the Rothschilds.
It is. But they are Jewish. So no christening, unfortunately. The power of Christ compels you. You inbred fucks.
He didn't mean that, Alan. Alan listens to the cast.
Who?
Alan,
Does he?
the therapist, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just jumping on the anti-Semitism that's real popular at the minute. I don't give a fuck. I don't believe in anything. I'm not fucking stupid. You know what I mean?
I don't believe in anything. Oh, fuck.
Religion? What are you, a child? Go and listen to all the wee fucking stories and wise up. Wise up, bro. I set my shed unless the Black Sabbath.
My church, the shed.
My church.
My gospel, the Sabbath.
When I read some words from Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
That's a good man cave plaque for you. Yeah. That's so funny.
My God, Aussie. When we get the new buttons, can we get our new sort of grunger just...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's a wee bit fucking...
Saddest people in the world. The West.
What?
The West.
The West. Oh, I know, yeah. Because society's forgotten about them. Yeah. And they have to come together and, they're real kind. Yeah. You're right, some of the biggest wags I know are sound as fuck. Yeah. You know? Now, just to get serious again, watched the worst documentary of my life last night.
Tell me about it.
Have you seen this Maternal Instinct thing on Netflix? No. Wouldn't watch it. I mean, Netflix have, you know, there is something a bit intriguing about, like, oh, this was a murder case that happened, or there was a serial killer in like the 70s or 80s or something. There's a bit of a buffer.
Yes.
Now they're literally like, hey, do you want to watch this thing about a woman who pretended she was pregnant and then just murdered her mate and cut her baby out of her stomach? And you're like, bro, what? I will never sleep. I will never sleep over here. I did sleep, but you know, that's what we watch. I wouldn't even.
But it's not like, again, you're saying this like it's being forced down you. You're seeking this out.
This is it. You're churning through the documentary so quickly that you're like, I'm waiting. A week feels like a decade.
Could you not watch a documentary about, like, I don't know, the history of jazz or something like that? You know, send you off to a bit.
Well, actually, I did see. I was going to send you a trailer the other day for some jazzy thing. Looked fucking unbelievable. Great trailer. But yeah,
it's a nice podcast.
Yeah, they're like wee snacks. You know, you want to wait to the real gore and murder.
Yes, that's your entree.
That's my main. But that one was just a step too far. You know, literally had to put on Zach Galifianakis' gardening show after that to try and fucking bring the.
Sometimes the show is that rough. You do have to put on like a wee nicey show.
Is there? I mean, like, is there an office in Netflix where like they're just like fucking rubbing their hands together every time there's a fucking atrocity? They're like, happy days. Get the cameras there as soon as possible.
Well, you see, it started with, well, to my knowledge, what I remember it starting with was that Making a Murderer. That kind of like, that opened the floodgates. Once that became so popular, and then they realized they're like, okay, people, it's very hard to get people collectively together to watch a show these days. But what you can do is release a documentary where it's so mental and insane that when you see all the memes and all pop up about it and stuff like that, you're like, well, I have to watch this now. Like, even, or it doesn't even have to be necessarily like about murder and gore, like that Firefest documentary. When your man, our boy Andy, he's talking about, you know, sucking the guy off for Evian. Yeah. That's everyone's who sees that is going to be like, I have to watch this. So they're following a plot where they're like, we need something that's absolutely ludicrous.
Well, they're getting into just absolutely the worst territory going. Yeah. Where, you know, you are just going to be like desensitized to the fucking horror that you're seeing. Yeah. You're just like, oh, well, let's sit down with a wee bowl of popcorn and watch this one. Yeah. But there is a similarity between a lot of them, and it usually takes like someone who's hugely fucking. There are all these documentaries, you know, where people they just have this absolute mental web of lies going on, and they're texting themselves from a different phone and creating this whole fucking. And you're just like, what sort of person is that? Yeah. Like, why have you the energy to be this much of a fucking
mentally ill?
Yeah, fully mentally ill, and no one has energy like the mentally ill. You know, this woman,
great cardio,
around the clock energy to fucking create this web of life. But it always takes one like that, and then one sort of gullible idiot who's just like, I don't know, I didn't speak to her. Like the guy, like the woman was telling the boyfriend or the husband that she was like, oh, you know, the baby's overdue by a month, so I'm 10 months pregnant. and she's walking around with like no belly. And this guy's like, I don't know. I didn't know anything about babies. That's what she told me. I didn't know how long it takes to brew a baby. 10 months, 10 years. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about babies.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, are you fucking nuts?
Why was he the victim in this? Why?
Because he was the husband. But she'd done all this other mad shit. Like, there was a load of like fraud type business going on to like pay for the fucking ranch that she had, and she got a car for his mother, and no one was paying for it, and they came and took the car, and all. You know, she was just setting up all this fucking mad shit.
Did
like,
she kill him?
Did she kill him? No, she killed her like another friend. It was fucking absolutely brutal. It was like there is just that like fucking minute silence after you watch something like that. Just like
scary. One of the few times I'd be scared. You know, because, you know, after something like that, you look around the living room and you're like, this is quite haunting. Let's give a haunting energy to the living room.
Oh, yeah. I'd be clearing the house out like a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Let's go to the toilet here. In the corner and all. Punching midair. But that's how we spend our evenings anyway.
Did Maureen watch it with me?
She did. And she was absolutely horrified. And then she was nearly angry at me. She was like, why did you make me watch that? I was like, well, I didn't see you going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't though, once you're in something like that, you can't.
Well, that's what she said. You know,
through.
she did say a couple of minutes in, like, you know, I was like, well, I turn this off, and she goes, well, now, and then she's like, I need to know what happens now.
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, fair enough. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, the only thing worse than watching something like that the whole way through is watching it halfway through, and just, you know, in your mind you're trying to think of how it ended.
yeah, yeah. Well, this one, you know, it's absolutely crazy,
Yeah.
and then it hits a point where you're like, what?
Yeah,
You know, it
100%.
gets absolutely nuts. But it's good. It's good for the mind. You know, keeps it sharp for when you're trying to go to sleep and stuff. You know, it's cardio for the mind.
Yeah.
Just keep you freaking out. You know, keep you-
Colin's horror reviews.
Yeah. The darkness. Just a Chinook flying overhead. All good. It's like being in fucking Vietnam. Anyway, let's take some words of wisdom from this man.
Stay away from the vagina, or you will get yourself into some serious trouble. You could get gonorrhea, syphilis, genital warts, again in your case, sir. No, not you. You look quite clean. And you could make a woman pregnant. Believe me, the sexy ladies that walk around here don't look so sexy when they're having the baby that you never actually wanted because you fell into the vagina trap. Don't fall for it. It is not worth it. It's very tempting. That's why it's designed like that, to tempt you and trick you into reproducing. Just like our fathers were tricked into reproducing. We are all here because somebody fell for the vagina trap.
It's a live recording of my inner monologue.
Who hurt you, bro?
Man is anti-coochie. Don't fall for the coochie trap.
Imagine. The pum is a disease sweeping the country.
The fupa only leads to misery.
He's nearly like talking himself into it. It's very tempting indeed. Slippery and nice. Very tight and slippery. Stay away. That's how they get. It is indeed intriguing. But no, it ends badly. He's what he's being.
Like being.
I was born on the pussy.
Oh fuck. Man, like, again, I'm amazed and taken aback by some people's confidence, you know?
Yeah, like God knows what sort of rallying's going on in the street there, you know? Palestine walks and all this here business, and he's like getting up in the morning. He's made his little sign on the iPad there, not full commitment. He didn't make a sign, he just typed it in the iPad.
Snapchat?
There. And it is Snapchat, isn't it? And he's just like, nah, I gotta tell these people. Don't fall for the vagina.
I wonder, did he alter a single person's opinion that day?
I mean, like, I hope it's like a sketch, but like, what has happened to him that's made him take to the streets?
I've no idea.
Is this one of these guys who are like, you know, had a couple of kids and went through a bad divorce, and he's got to pay money for his children.
Man, you hand a boomer a megaphone, like, fuck knows what's going to come out of it.
Stay away from the vagina. No one's on the street being like, stay away from cocks. Stay away from the cock trap. They're very tempting.
Which could be his actual inner monologue. You know?
Oh yeah, like he's just trying to recruit gays for himself.
Yeah.
You don't actually like vaginas. Juicy, slippery, tight little hole. No. Stay safe with a soft and long grey cock. You're not going to get me pregnant in the mouth. That's for damn sure.
The fit too, eh?
The fit. I've got the hokers on so that I can run away from slippery, delicious vagina. Yuck. I've got this squirt-proof coat on in case you're attacked by a loose vagina.
He wouldn't do well in Tina's.
No?
No. All the Latinas thrown it back.
Cooch,
It'd be like a
cooch flying over. Yeah, that's fucking hell for him.
Yeah.
That'd be like a ghost train for him. They're shaking their vaginas. Yuck.
They're making it clap.
Don't make it clap.
The death whistle.
Stop mocking me with queefs. Keep it away from me.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Poor bastard. Who hurt Unc? Yeah, Dad's taking the divorce really well. Comments are brilliant. No, not you. You look clean. Did you slip that in?
Stay away from the vagina, or you will get yourself into some serious trouble. You could get gonorrhea, syphilis, genital warts, again in your case, sir. No, not you. You look quite clean.
You look clean.
Man, have you ever heard of someone actually...
He's Andy Coach, but he's still rising up the chicks. Stay away, you can get gonorrhea. Not you, though. Yours looks fucking... Bet yours decent, isn't it?
Have you ever heard of a single fella in your life getting genital warts?
No. No.
Does it still, what kind of, like, absolute plague-ridden woman would you have to, insert yourself into to walk over that?
To be fair, if I got warts on my cock from some absolute skip rat, that would be me. That you get all the fucking gonorrheas of the day, take a few pills, chlamydia, whatever, go to sleep. But if there was warts on my cock, like Mickey Mouse ears on my bell, I'd be like, these bitches are disgusting.
Go blow the dust of the mega. Not hungover, I can't even do a blow.
Just dead. Stay away from the vagina. They are disgusting and dirty. Not yours, sexy gal. Sexy gal.
So you're saying Unc here could have a bad case of the warts? That's what brought him out?
Listen, we're just talking it through. I don't know.
Could be a bad dose of the warts.
But the wart, big cock like a fucking lion bar. Just knobbly. Gross.
That was too much for my current state. That was a lot. I might start spritzing. Cock like a lamb bar. Absolutely diabolic.
Everyone's wrecked today, and it shows. We're just absolute.
It's giving fucked.
It's giving a clapped.
Already coughs.
Fall apart. You need a drip. That's what you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a drip. Fucking. Although the 6 hour sleep on the plane didn't do you any good. No?
Weirdly, no.
No?
Weirdly, no. Still went home wrecked. Because you're not getting that quality REM,
Yeah.
You're getting a fucking turbulent,
The
Good job
quality
I was-
REM.
good job I was full of drink.
Yeah. Did you ever drink on the plane on the way back? No. Never. You wouldn't know when to stop, you know what I mean?
No.
Especially, you know, I have drank on long flights, and I've literally got drunk and got hungover and still been awake on a long flight.
Yeah.
Which is hell on earth.
Yeah.
You know, because you come out into that airport and you're just like,
I will say, man.
where am I?
See, being in Tanitas.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how much handier life just is for you when you're, you know, a beautiful, silky skinned, you know, Puerto Rican man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Friend of the show, obviously over. No names. And this guy like was standing at the bar, you know, and you know, talk about it, you know, not a bit of sweat in him. I was like, must be nice. And he was just standing there. He looks over at my friend and he goes, "Don't be nervous." And she was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Can you imagine if either of us said that at a bar?"
He said to her, don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Go ahead and touch it. Say hello to it.
If we said that, we get maced.
Don't be nervous. Yeah! Don't be nervous. I'm not going to kill you.
Do you want a warm beer?
Nah, I'm fucking nervous. Turn the fucking AC on. Sweat my bollocks off. Oh yeah, I mean you're from the epicenter of MUNTERS coming from this country, and there are good looking people. Respect to you guys, you know, but you're few and far
Hold
between.
me for that.
Generally speaking, MUNTERS, because it's a horrible country. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking cold in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need somewhere to have a wee bit of heat to get a bit of sexiness going
It
on.
is funny how you can spot, like if I'm in New York or anywhere, you can just spot someone from back home a million miles away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I do. I've probably told this before. I would never be in this scenario if I didn't know cool people. But like, our friend Sean took us to a rooftop pool party in Vietnam, and it was kind of for like expats, which once again the fancy term for immigrants.
Yeah.
They, you know, so it was all like South Africans, all these people from everywhere. Absolute ride central.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Tough place to be.
every fella jacked,
Yeah.
every girl fucking banging. And we were standing in the pool, you know, me drinking the fucking cans of beer, half full of pool water, shit my brains out afterwards, sick as a dog. You know, but you're sitting there, you're absolutely milk, you know, you're milk and burnt. And this guy just came across the pool, arms in the air, holding his two beers. And I knew rightly what was about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And he just came over, he goes, "Are you from Ireland?" And I was like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Just this absolute corned beef swimming across the pool. Like,
Rides don't double park.
what do you mean?
Good looking people don't double park.
With beers? Nah, this guy was just fucking, "I'm not going up to the bar twice."
Yeah.
He came across, he's from Ireland. Yeah.
Logical.
What gave it away?
I get it.
You know?
I totally get it.
That I look like a fucking bouncer in a rural nightclub standing here. With my Oakleys on, my white tits out.
It is a tough. I've been in a couple of those scenarios as well where you're just surrounded by good looking people.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh God, can I get at least another Munter in here to stand beside?
Can I high five a Munter? Right? Can I get my emotional support Munter?
The warm embrace of a Munt.
But you can't fall back on the just, "Eyes are no crack at all."
Well, it is.
Look how much crack I am. Look at me.
I did see
Full of crack.
Boston of crack.
Boston crack. A heap of crack.
I did see a woman's reel that I meant to actually save, but it was like she talked about the best person to date. She's like, if you want the best of both worlds, she's like, you gotta go for someone that had a glow up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes. I'd
because they're like, you know, they've went through the stage of being a fact
agree. Yeah.
where you've no choice. Your only weapon is to, you know, sharpen the blade of personality.
Yes.
And then somehow you end up being like, right, I need to sort my fucking life out here. And you lose a bunch of weight, maybe, you know, get yourself in better nick, whatever. All of a sudden now you're double equipped, you know, twice as lethal,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
That's a bit it.
But that is, you're putting a lot on, you know, that you slim down and you're still maybe handsome,
Yeah.
you know, under it all.
Yeah.
I don't think that's there for me, even if I lost about 6 stone. You know, I would, you know, they're just people be working with whatever's left. You know, I could be ripped and they'll be like, "Ah, you fucking baldy ripped
Yeah.
You know, there would always be something.
There's always something.
You know. But yeah, you're right. You're right. But if I all of a sudden grew hair and got jacked, I would change my personality.
Mm-hmm. What would you be like?
Nasty. I'd be on my high horse immediately.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you ever heard of a deficit, you fucking mess?
This is a thing now too. I'm glad we got to this topic.
Yeah.
A couple of fat Judases knocking about these days. You know,
There is.
lost a bit of timber, immediately high horse. You know,
Yeah.
you know who you are. Makes me sick.
Yeah.
You forgot where you came from.
Yeah.
The lard.
The decades of lard you put in. Now all of a sudden you're starting a fitness page. You fucking joking me? And I tell you what, these high horse people need to remember. There's a big difference between you've lost some fat and being in good shape.
Yeah.
You know, they're not the same.
Yeah.
Being in good shape is very different to I shaved off, you know, a quarter of what was all lard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't, you can't be on the high horse if you've lost weight and you just look like a Tesco bag in a river. Floating down there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sag daddy.
Yeah.
Come back to me when you're jacked.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Jacked.
That's what it's all about. Just being jacked in any shape.
Yeah. That is good seeing a jack guy in the wild.
Yeah. Fat and jacked.
Being like, I wonder what he's up to.
Skinny and jacked.
Going home and just hitting steak.
Yeah. And then just doing like a fucking, 220K bench press.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Reading the Daily Stoic.
That's a real man there.
Yeah.
You know.
Jacked?
Just basically benching and squatting and then cracking beers open at the side.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate man.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. But that's the problem is, if you went too far in the drinking line, unfortunately, to get into a good nick, you do have to reel that back for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Liam has left the booze.
What?
Yes, which I find very interesting.
Why?
Well, the boy, he's locked in,
Yeah.
He's like, I want to fucking work on my stuff, whatever. And I was like, I respect that. I respect that a lot. Plus, I like a guy who just goes, no, I'm just doing it and that's it. We don't need to have a full dissection on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, respect.
Yeah. Not like me or you. We need to tell 30 people and
Correct.
and get like overwhelming praise from 30 people before you think it's a good idea.
Yes.
Man, you're so brave doing that. You're like, I am, thank you.
Yes, 100%.
And then half an hour later you forget you said it and you're on the booze anyway.
It's so hard. Fair play to him, because I thought...
That was like me during the week quitting caffeine.
That's right.
I OD'd a wee bit and I was like, man, I feel fucking horrific before this gig. That's me done. Next morning, 2 flat whites. Dickhead.
Yeah.
It lasted one night.
The fact he didn't drink the night that they won, I was like, man, that is a testament.
That is impressive. Well, he'll get through anything now.
But he said, like, he's like, I felt like I was drunk. He's like, I was on that much of a buzz that he's like, I don't need drink to like escalate this in any way, shape, or form.
Fair play.
But I tell you who did. This guy.
Yeah.
I was escalated.
You're drinking for him?
Yeah.
Drinking for two?
I was double parked at the luxury pool.
God.
Great time though. Did I send you that clip of your man hanging at the news thing?
Oh, yeah.
What do you see this now? So obviously, like, they'd fucking won the championship out that night. But then the next day, they're like, oh, you just have to do every press thing going here. Good Morning America, The Tonight Show, all this stuff. And your man's sitting there. And I've been there, like, I've been in this exact position where I've went too hard the night out. And then the next day I had to do something.
Anything going through your mind when you're up in the air like that, or is it all instinct?
I was trying to dunk it. but couldn't dunk it, so I just try to.
There's, I don't know where it is, but wasn't there a bit where like they go to ask him another thing, and he's absolutely just like, he's just completely stared at the wall.
I've watched so many videos.
They couldn't get an answer out of him, and they're just like, okay.
Yeah, there was one where it was like, this was whenever he used to play for Texas. And they were like, OG, what's your favorite thing about the state? And he's like, what do you mean? And she's like, what do you like about it? What's cool about it? And he's like, I don't know. You tell me what's cool about it. I like that though, a quiet sort of like,
Well, that guy's literally like a fucking drone.
Quiet
They're
confidence.
just like, go out there and win this basketball match. He's like, okay,
Your man James Dolan too, he did a speech to them in the locker room, which would have definitely sent a couple of chills up the spine. Mm-hmm. Very good.
What did he say?
It's just basically like, boys, these next 10 weeks, he's like, whatever you decide to do, he's like, we can lock in for these 10 weeks. You desert everything else. He's like, I need you to just think about this game. And he goes, and what's on the other side? Complete legacy. He's like, it doesn't matter what you do after this. You could go to be president of the United States of America, and they'll still say NBA champion.
Oh.
He's like, the whole city's been waiting on this. Everyone's looking at you. You're in the spotlight. 10 weeks. 10 weeks to apply yourself. And in the other end, it'll be worth every second of it.
Damn.
I was hyped up, man. It got me out of bed.
Then you just farted into the aisle of a plane and fell asleep.
Yeah.
On the other side of this, pure legacy.
Oh, God.
God damn. Have you any more videos before we get out of here?
I think that's it.
No, just that's it. What have we learned today, guys? Stay away from the vagina.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Any Knicks related things you want to say?
Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. This is the coolest thing of the whole bit. Just fucking drowning a 3-point.
It's very sad that I have chin dropping out over here. It's not as cool when you have a circumference of my face.
Yeah, I tried to be funny the other day and put on a Batman mask. And I had head spilling out of every side of it. It basically just covered the middle of my face. Fat man. Shout out there, Kelly. We'll get out of here, guys. We'll get out of here. Stay away from the vagina. And look after yourselves.
Look after yourselves.
We'll see you over on the Patreon, of course. Patreon.com/BombSquadPod. We'll see you over there.
Oh, the live will have happened.
Mm-hmm. But we'll chat about that when it's happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Won't and wait. What's all this? We'll see you on Thursday, guys, on the Patreon. Merch. New merch online. Suckmeoff.com.
Stay ready.
See you later, guys. Take it easy.
Drop.